weekend. So I wonder how you're feeling when you wake up on a Friday. Feeling ready for maybe a last day of work, or just looking forward to some rest at the weekend, or maybe you've got lots of plans that are quite active. That's usually in my case. So I love an active weekend, and that's where yoga is so important. My body, my physical body really needs it just as much as the emotional and mental well-being that it brings for me. Okay, let's get started today, just lying down in Shavasana, lying on our backs. So you might have a little cushion under your head. And if your back is sore, bend your legs. Make your own little adjustments. Arms slightly out to the side with the palms open. And close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Breathing out, relaxing your shoulders, spreading them out on the floor. Just notice how your body starts to let go of any tensions, letting the back rest, the arms all the way down to your wrists, all the way down your body to your feet. Now bring your awareness to your breath. Feel your breath as your belly rises with your inhale and falls with your exhale. Breathing in, relaxing that little bit more as you breathe out. You can start using the Ujjayi breath. Your breath is helping you to focus more in the present moment. So less caught up with the thoughts that are coming in and out of your mind. So while there's distractions maybe with sounds around you, thoughts in your head, you're able to guide your way back to the here and now. Your breath, breathing in and releasing, breathing out. Now let's think of an intention for today. It doesn't always need to be a positive intention. It might just be one where you're accepting how you're feeling today. Repeat your intention over 3 times. Okay, now let's bend our legs, feet together, and start to loosen off the lower back and your hips. As you lower your legs down to one side, turn your head the other way. Back into the middle, inhale, exhale, lowering. Breathing in, breathing out. As you start to move, you become quite aware of how the body feels today. Even if you're doing this in the evening, any stiff or tight areas. So always move cautiously and slowly in and out of your postures. Bring the legs back into the middle. Okay, for your core strengthening, your single leg raises, you can either start with your feet both above the hips, legs straight, lowering one leg down and pause. Then inhale, raise the leg back up, change onto the other leg. If you're feeling this in your back, keep one foot on the floor, lower your leg and pause. Inhale, raise the leg back up. Doing this maybe 8 times on one leg and then switching over to the other leg. Keep pressing your lower back down into the floor. Notice how your legs are feeling, any tensions even in the hamstrings, if it's difficult to straighten the legs. And if you're starting to feel it across your lower abdominals. Doing a few more. Now bring the knees in towards the chest. Make a circle with your knees. Giving the back a little massage. And the other way. Now place your feet back on the floor as we do reverse pigeon. Getting a good stretch in at the buttocks, so bring your left foot across the right thigh. Try and lower this knee out to the side. Then lift your foot up off the floor. You can just stay here, or deepen in the stretch. You bring your hands round the back of your thigh or the shin. And then change on to the other leg. Notice the difference, one side usually tighter than the other. And release. Place your feet parallel, hip distance apart. Let's just get a nice stretch in your abdominals. So we do a bridge pose, ankles below the knees, arms out to the sides, lifting up into bridge. You can nudge your shoulders closer together under your back to deepen the stretch in the front of your body. You can see your breath as your belly rises with the inhale and falls with your exhale. Lowering back down. Okay, still strengthening the core. Beginners, clasp your hands behind your head to support your neck and your head. Do a pelvic tilt here, flatten the back, and keep one foot on the floor as you lift up the knee towards the elbows and pause. Inhale, lower back down. Breathe out. Breathing in. More advanced, the legs are at a 45-degree angle. So if you're right away feeling the back is pulling off the floor and feeling quite weak, I would go to the other variation. So you bring the knee in towards the chest and then you realign the feet. Breathe out, breathing in. Keep pressing your lower back down into the floor as you draw the navel in towards the spine. Breathing out, lifting up. Breathing in, reset. Having a strong core is so important in building up the strength in all your sports. and helping try to avoid getting a back injury or just recovering a lot quicker when you do. Okay, let's lower back down. Bring the arms up over your head, breathing in, breathing out. Bring the arms down. Your sides, lift up, inhale. If you can, touching the floor with the back of your hands. All the way down. One more time. Now let's roll over onto our front. Starting off in Sphinx pose. Elbows below your shoulders. Lifting up into Cobra if it's comfortable. Bring the hands in slightly closer. Lift up. Feel the stretch in your abdominals, your back. Lower down. Take the arms out in front. Now we're going to strengthen your core. Lifting the opposite arm and leg up. And pause, then lower back down. Just do what you can. Try not to strain or do the jerky movements to lift up and down. Moving slowly and controlled. And a few more. Bringing your hands under your shoulders. Lift up and back into child's pose. So the knees are wide apart, toes together. Try to sit on your heels first, and then lowering down. A lovely stretch for your back, even rocking side to side. All these little intuitive movements are important. Then you're really listening to your body. You're in tune with your body's needs in this present moment. Lift up onto your hands and knees. Knees right below the hips now. Move through some cat-cow postures. Inhale, the head is up. Dip the lower back down. Exhale, round your back. Draw the tummy muscles in. Each pause is just as important. Pausing with the pauses in your breath. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Okay, let's do this core stabilizer where we take the opposite arm and leg out. Try not to lift the leg up too high here. The heel in line with the buttock. And bring the knee to the elbow. Try this 5 times each side. Curling the body in tight. Change onto the other side. Breathe in. Breathing out. Keeping your thoughts in the present moment, just aware of how the body feels with the movement. Good. Placing the hands back down, spread the fingers out and lift up into plank. You can do your plank on your forearms or on your knees if your back is sore. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting up into Cobra. Now we're going to do bow pose. So for bow pose, you might feel more comfortable with a folded blanket underneath the pelvic area, especially if you're on a hard floor. So if you've got any knee trouble, I would avoid full bow pose, but I can show you a few variations. So some of what we've just done, the Superman movements, are strengthening the back. So even half bow pose might feel okay for you. So you're taking your hand to your foot, the arm extended out in front. Just see how this feels for your knee. Few breaths here. Then bring the arm in closer, squeeze the pelvic floor. It might just be on the forearm. Try not to let the knee drift out to the side. Deepen in the back bend. Bring your hand in closer. Lifting up higher. Just note your limitations with your back. Lowering down. Change onto the other side. So taking your time. Yoga is all about slowing down. Something I used to find very hard to do. So taking the posture step by step to see how it feels before you move into the deeper posture. Always using the pelvic floor before you lift into a back bend. Trying to relax the shoulders. Lowering down. Going to lift up into downward facing dog. A forward bend, so a lovely counter pose to your back bending. Lowering one heel down at a time. And then come forward again into your high plank. Exhale, lower down, strengthening your triceps. Okay, so you can do half bow pose again if that felt good and comfortable for your knees and your back. Or you can take both feet in your hands. Arms are straight. Keep the knees in line with your hips. Inhale, and then as you exhale, trying to lift the chest up off the floor. You might feel that you can rock a little bit on your tummy. So beneficial for your digestion. And release. Hands under your shoulders. Lifting up. Slowly moving back into child's pose. Resting here as the muscles relax in your back. And repeat your intention 3 times. Lifting up from child's pose, we're going to do our side plank. So you might find it's helpful to have a cushion or a folded up blanket underneath the elbow, the forearm, just for extra padding. So your variations, you start here as a beginner with the legs bent. The feet are stacked, the knees are stacked, and the elbow below your shoulder. Engage the core, lift up and bring the hips forward. If it feels too much, just lower it back down. Keep moving up and then back down. More advanced, you straighten the legs out, try and line up the heels, the hips and the shoulders. Again, lifting up. More advanced still, you can lift the leg up and lower down. Keeping a pelvic tilt. Inhale and exhale. If you're needing a rest, just take a rest. Child's pose or Shavasana, or even a nice little Sphinx pose. Okay, let's change onto the other side. Positioning your elbow below your shoulder, trying to keep the same variation for both sides, although one side is usually feeling a little bit more comfortable than the other. Keep the strength in your core. Breathe in, breathing out. Just do what feels right for you today. And lower down once again onto your front. In Sphinx pose. Let's try another bow pose if you're able, or one of the variations. You might go back to cat-cow postures, or the alternate arm and leg core strengthener. Just trying to make this practice your own. Okay, so the hands to your ankles, knees in line with your hips. Inhale and then exhale, squeeze the pelvic floor. You might notice a little difference since you first did it. And release. Hands under your shoulders. One more stretch out in child's pose. Knees wide apart, toes together. And then come forward. Going to lie on our back. We're nearly at our relaxation time. So the feet are on the floor. Lower your knees to the left. Turn your head to the right. And then bring your left leg over the top of the right thigh for a deeper stretch. Only if you need it. Unwrap the legs and change onto the other side. And then reset. Hug your knees in close. Rocking up and down. And then putting on your socks, your warm blankets if you need them. Resting in Shavasana. Lying here just for a few moments if you've got time. Always take some time to just reset, to find your breath, and to have gratitude for your practice and your health. Breathe in Breathing out, letting go any remaining tensions. Allowing the whole body to relax. To bring your full awareness to your breath, breathing your body. Notice how you're feeling now. Maybe your mindset has changed, you feel a little calmer. There's less frequency of intrusive thoughts or worries. Feeling ready for the rest of the day. So if you've got longer to rest, I would take a good 5 minutes or so. Just be in the present moment, the quiet and the stillness. So repeat your intention over 3 times. And then start to make your small movements, stretching out. Pull over onto your side and slowly, slowly sitting back up. Bringing your hands to the heart center. Namaste. Well done. I hope you've enjoyed your practice. We didn't do any standing work. We've really focused on our core strength. And I'll see you. Have a lovely weekend. I'll see you on Monday at 7 a.m. for the live practice. Bye for now.